Hey guys, it's Striff for my Pokemon Wi-Fi battle against Kim, and I'll get straight into it. He leads off with his Jirachi, which is a cutie, well, it's nicknamed cutie, and I lead off for me Gengar, and I go for the counter as he ice punches, which I expected maybe to one-hit KO us, but it didn't, and I had a Focus Sash, so I went for the counter, and it's not going to one-hit KO Jirachi either. Then I make a misplay, I click Poison Jab instead of Destiny Bond, which it's meant to have that and Shadow Bolt, so I would have been to take down Jirachi with a Shadow Bolt and Destiny Bond his Pokemon, but I couldn't, so I go for the Raikou with the Thunderbolt. But obviously he protects that, and his Electric can take that pretty well and get the Motor Drive boost off it. And he Ice Punches, which gets a crit, which probably did matter, because it stopped us subbing up. So I switch into Heatran, and I go for the Earth Power, because I know Heatran could take the Ice Punch pretty well. So go for the Earth Power, which obviously levitates because you protected that pretty nicely, and it's a Scarfed Heatran, so I had to switch out. And I just leave Raikou in as Death Fowler. So I switch into Burloom because it's a Choice Banded. Sorry, I'm not sure if it's Choice Banded or not actually. I know it's banded in some way. I forgot the name of the band, but I switch into Burloom because it resists the Shadow Bolt, and a Spore, which puts its Arcanine to sleep. Now I go for the sub. Well, sub after Toxic Orb, which is pretty nice, because now I'm going to get damage on a Pokemon no matter what. So I set up the Focus Punch, which is, he sends in a Tyranitar, which is not the best thing to take a Focus Punch, as it will see, because it's super effective and stab even with a high defense. Is the boost from Sandstorm, it will still one-hit KO, because Burloom is just a beast with Focus Punch. So I've still got the sub up, so I just decided to stay in and get the free damage. And he sends out his Hairy Man, which is Electric, so I just go for Focus Punch again. He also goes for the Focus Punch, and he Focus Punches and breaks the sub obviously. And I Focus Punch him back, which is do a pretty nice amount of damage. It will almost kill, nearly one-hit KO, but with the Sandstorm set up off his Tyranitar, it will be the one-hit kill after Sandstorm damage, which is pretty nice. So next, I think he sends in his Jirachi, I'm not sure. Yes, he's Jirachi, so I'll have to switch out, expecting the Fire Punch. So I go into Heatran, but he goes for the Ice Punch instead, which I resist still. I was hoping to get freezed, which I don't. And then I go for the Stone Edge, not wanting to switch into his Gengar again to levitate and miss the Earth Power. And he has a Gyarados also, which could take the overheat, so I went for Stone Edge, which he does eventually switch into his Gengar, which I hit with a Stone Edge, and it does about a quarter. After a Sandstorm, it does about a half, so it should be a 2-hit KO. And it will be after a Shadow Bolt, which Heatran can take pretty well considering it's banded, and it's Choice Specs, that's what's going on, not banded, Choice Specs, my mistake. And the Sandstorm will take it out. And he goes for his Arcanine, which resists fire, so I could have Earth Power, but I decided to switch in me Empoleon for the super effective Surf and Stab. So I do that, but fortunately he gets the Wake Up, so he gets the move, which is Aerial Ace, which doesn't do a lot to Empoleon. Yeah, I just go for the Surf, and that should be a one-hit KO, which it is, which is pretty sweet. And down goes Arcanine. Then he switches back in to his Jirachi, I think, because these last one is a Gyarados, which can't really do anything, and it has Thunder Punch to the Jirachi. And I predict that, so I go into my Heatran, which should be able to live the Thunder Punch, and it does. So I just go for the Overheat, just to add insult to injury, and that takes down his cutie. which is pretty sweet, and down goes Jirachi. And his last Pokemon is Gyarados, and I guess he just flees because he doesn't want to take anything and he cannot. So comment, rate, subscribe, and thanks for watching.